welcome back to Charging Forward.
Today is Monday, March 4th.
I can't believe it. It's already March.
I agree, and we only have a few weeks before spring break.
That's right. Time is really flying by.
You could say it is marching by.
No, that was not as funny as you thought.
Well, you're no fun.
True. I guess some people just march to the beat of a different drum.
I see what you did there.
This week we have parent conference days.
We will have minimum days on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
As a reminder, dismissal will be at 1:05 on those days.
Also, we will have a dual immersion parent conference night on Thursday night for parents of incoming students.
This will take place in the cafeteria from 6 to 7 p.m. Since it is the end of the month, that means it's time for the Explorer Students of the Month.
Congrats to all on being named Student of the Month.
Here are this month's recipients.
This week is also Read Across America Week.
Each day this week, we will have a special focus and spirit day.
On Monday, block out the rays while wearing sunglasses.
Tuesday, we get crazy with some crazy socks.
For Wednesday, read with a friend by bringing a stuffed animal.
Thursday turns crazy again with crazy hair day.
And finally, on Friday, get comfy and curl up with a book by wearing your pajamas.
We look forward to seeing all the Charger spirit.
You know what we should bring back? The Spirit Award for next week.
I love it. Teachers, each day, please record your number of students who are showing Read Across America spirit.
We will announce each class's show the most spirit next week on Charging Forward.
Show the amazing spirit.
Now let's check out what lunch looks like next week.
Hey all, and I am here with your weekly lunches. We will start off the week with some broccoli Alfredo. Tomorrow, we can bite down on some chicken bites. For Wednesday, we can chomp down on some green chicken tamales. Thursday, bring us some turkey with gravy and also some mashed potatoes. We round out the week with some delicious shrimp ceviche. Hope you enjoy lunch this week.
So we are already into March.
Yeah, and I noticed that means we are almost into spring.
It definitely doesn't feel like spring just yet.
Yeah, but so the sun will be staying out more, so spring is on the way.
Why is the sun staying out longer?
Well, David, we can check in with Moises for that answer.
It's that time again. Time to spring forward those clocks. Daylight savings time officially starts on Sunday, March 10th. Each year, we move our clocks forward in the spring. But do we really know why? For the past few months, we have been on what is called standard time. But on Sunday, we go into daylight savings time. Historically, daylight savings time is looked at as a way to better use the daylight we have as our seasons change. Believe it or not, but way back in the 1700s, Ben Franklin suggested the idea of daylight savings. He got the idea while visiting France and noticed the people would get up earlier and go to bed earlier to save on candles. Daylight savings time has been proposed by many other people all over the world, but it has been up to each country to decide if they follow it. Most times, the reason to change the clocks has been to save on fuel, coal, or electricity. Others have said it helps use more daylight for farmers or so kids do not have to go to school in the dark. Whatever the reason, most of the U.S. has adopted daylight savings time, so whatever you believe, just remember to spring forward and turn those clocks ahead 1 hour on Sunday. If not, you may be late to school. Do you know that some scientists say our bodies never really adjust to the time change? But I know that I am going to love the extra sunlight.
Hey sports fans, we are back with another sports update.
On Saturday last week, our 3rd and 4th grade boys played their last regular season game.
The Chargers took on the challengers of McAuliffe Elementary School.
Congrats to the Chargers on a hard-fought final win for the season.
We want to congratulate the Chargers on their first season.
Our other boys team had a bye last week and will have their final regular season game on Friday.
The 5th grade boys will take on Rose Avenue in a final revenge game.
Best of luck, Chargers, on finishing out the season.
So you think with it being March now, we will have some springtime weather?
I hope so, as I love the rain, but I am getting tired of it.
Let's check out the weather and find out if we are in for this first full week of March. Welcome to March, and I'm sorry to say, but welcome to more of the same weather. Well, we all wanted to get more sunlight, but we will still have some rain in our forecast. It's not going to rain every day, but we will see a chance of rain during the week. When it isn't raining, we should expect some clouds. The sun may peek out and shine down later in the week, but those clouds will stick around. Overall, temperatures will be cool and in the low 60s. I recommend dressing in layers so you can adjust to the changing weather and temps. Hopefully, these days will lead to some amazing spring weather. That's your Charger weather forecast.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Teacher Tech Tip. This week we're going to be talking about a cool feature in Google Slides and even Google Docs, and that's using voice typing. You see, Google Docs, Google Slides, they can all be very, very powerful and useful tools. And typing is super important. You should all make sure you're practicing your typing and learn how to use the keyboard to type. It takes practice, but the more you do it, the faster you'll get and the less errors you'll have. but not everyone's ready to be typing a big paragraph or big sentences just yet, especially some of our younger friends in the lower grades. And for that, we have voice typing. Now to use it, it's really easy. Once you're in a Google Doc, you're going to go up to Tools, and you're going to go find voice typing. Now there's a lot of other great stuff in Tools that we can go into another time, but we're looking for voice typing. Now the first time you do this, you might have to allow your microphone to be used. But once you're ready, you simply set your cursor where you want it in the document, click the record button, and start recording. What's happening is every word I say, to the best of the ability of the computer, it's typing it out. Now what you may notice is I'm missing punctuation. See, if I want to add a period, I simply need to say period. And when I say that, it will add a period to the end of the sentence, period. If I want to go to a new line, where I would normally use enter on the keyboard, I say new line. If it doesn't work the first time, you just say it again. New line. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not going to be perfect, but it is useful and helpful. What you may notice is there might be errors. So when you're all done typing, what you need to do is check all your spelling and your punctuation. So now I'm going to go back and I have a bunch of grammar errors that it's going to correct for me. I can find these by going to Tools, Spelling and Grammar Check. I can go through and it will start saying, maybe you need a period there. Looks like you forgot to capitalize. It will help in that piece. Now, voice typing is not perfect, but voice typing is a great little tool you can use to get a lot of information down quickly for those of you that aren't the fastest typers just yet. It also works with Spanish. You just need to make sure you grab the correct language. See, even for English, there's many different versions of English depending where we are in the world. For Spanish, there's many versions of Spanish as well, so you need to make sure you pick the correct version of Spanish so the computer knows what you're trying to say. Now, it doesn't only work in Google Docs. It actually will work in Google Slides as well, but it works a little bit different. You see, in Google Slides, on the underside, there's this place called Speaker Notes. And what this is for people that want to put little notes when they're giving their presentations for them to keep. But what's really cool is we can use that section and we can actually copy out what we put there. You see, there's this little thing called Dictate Speaker Notes. Just like before, I can go in, find the correct language, and also start dictating my notes. So just like we did in Google Docs, I can dictate into this and it will write down everything I say. I have to speak clearly, otherwise it might think I'm saying a word that I'm not truly saying. As I said, this is not perfect, and I will have to go back and read and check everything that I write down, period. Now, once we do that, we can select that information, copy or cut it, and paste it right into our document. When we paste it into our document, now we can use it. So we can either type into a Google Doc and paste it over, or we can go into our speaker notes and paste them in. These are simple tools that you can use that are already built into Google Docs and Google Slides. So if you need help with your typing, check these tools out. That's this week's Teacher Tech Tip.
Our first episode in March is done.
You know March is the month of luck.
Luck?
Yeah, the luck of the Irish.
Oh, that's right. St. Patrick's Day is in March.
You know it, and that means we have to be on the lookout for leprechauns.
Leprechauns aren't real.
Shh, don't say that. It's when you don't believe in them that they will mess with you the most.
Really?
Oh, definitely. We better start working on some leprechaun traps, or otherwise the episode next week could get messed with.
Alrighty, then let's get to it.